Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you ways to make passive income like the rich do in 2017. So you'll notice that a lot of dot-com millionaires, a lot of people who make a lot of money online, a lot of them are going more and more towards passive income because it creates more time freedom, because it gives you a chance to do more of what you love instead of spending all your time working. You can still make 6, 7, or more figures doing this. So I'm going to show you 5 different ways that you could do it yourself. The first one is something like a gift ideas website. This is something that's kind of caught on in the last couple years as something that you could do and make a really nice passive income from. So one example of what I mean by this is, let's say you go to thisiswhyimbroke.com. So you notice they have gifts for men, gifts for women, geeky stuff, gifts under $20. They have all kinds of just weird stuff that you can buy, gift ideas, stuff you might want for yourself. They have flying alarm clocks. They have bunkers for the apocalypse. They have cool movie style motorcycle helmets, recycled art from keys, stuff for your house, stuff for funny adult games, things that are decorations, things to give you something to do when you're bored, things for your dog, things for technology related stuff. They have all kinds of just weird things that you can get, all kinds of survivor stuff, video game type stuff, just pretty much anything you could think of that, or really anything you couldn't think of, is on here, to better put it. But you'll notice that when you look at some of these products, you'll notice that there's like a picture of it, a description that's usually about 2 sentences long, the price of it, how popular it is, the amount of saves it has, and then there's a button that says check it out. Now these buttons here that say check it out usually go to an affiliate page. So what you could do is set up an affiliate link and have products that are related to a certain type of gift idea, and then when people click on that idea, they want to get it, you get a commission when they do. So you're helping them find cool gift ideas. There's all kinds of holidays all throughout the year. You could even have a separate site for each main holiday if you want, or you could do one that just kind of does them all. But you basically just need like an image or a video. I'll click one just for an example. You just need like an image that shows what it does, what it's called. Maybe you have a video, maybe you have a GIF that shows it in action. You have a quick little description here on the side that says this is what it does, basically in a couple sentences to sum it up. Here's the price, $59. Click this button and you can buy it. So many of these buttons go to Amazon pages. Some of these go to other affiliate pages, but either way, when you get 10, 20, 50% of whatever the product costs and you do a few new products a day, like if you follow thisiswhyimbroke.com, you'll notice they usually post like 5 to 10 new things like these every single day. And they're just a bunch of weird things that you wouldn't think of that make really cool gift ideas. So that's just how they make money, and they get a ton of traffic. So when you're making really good money from affiliate links, getting a big percentage of whatever the profits are from the sale, you're helping people out for gift ideas when it's hard to think of stuff all the time to get your family, to get your friends, etc. So you're helping people, you're not doing anything weird, you're not doing anything, under the table, any kind of something that could come back to bite you in the future. You're just running a legitimate affiliate business and making passive income. So you might post a few things a day, maybe a few things a week. People can go through here all the time, click these buttons here, check out the stuff, and then when they decide to buy it, you get paid. So all you need to do, you need to have your own website to do this pretty much. You could try it with like LinkedIn publishing or something like that, but it would be a lot harder. So I have a page here for you if you want to set up your own website in a few steps. Keep it very cheap, about $4 a month or less. Bluehost is one of the better ones out there for hosting your website, but if you do it on WordPress, you'll be able to do anything that this website can do. Now, I can't promise that if you do like a normal website builder, but you can try it. You know, there's also Wix, there's Weebly, there's a few website builders that are like drag and drop, but they'll probably cost you the same amount, especially when you want to get your own website name, which you'll need. Theirs is called thisiswhyimbroke.com. You know, you might want to do something shorter, just a little more catchy, but either way, it's all about the affiliate business, doing like gift ideas or some kind of product ideas for people, and that being the theme. So you'll get a lot of affiliate sales from that through Amazon, through ClickBank affiliates, through whatever affiliate programs you do. Etsy has an affiliate program. You can also do this on Pinterest, though. One quick tip before I go to the next type of business is you could go to any one of these pins. For instance, let's say I've clicked the plus sign on this one, and you can edit it. And when you edit it, of course, it has to be one that you've actually uploaded, but there's one. You edit this pin here, then you put the website, you change that to your affiliate link. So it'll be like Amazon.com/your affiliate link or something. And you would change your Pinterest pins to that. So when people click on these ideas for the products, you may even have a short description in writing under the product. So you could have like this picture of the cat in the product, and then have like a few words down here that describe it on Pinterest, and then save it, change the link here to your affiliate link, and then there you go. That's another source of traffic for your affiliate business. So that's one way that you can do it. Another thing people are starting to do are sponsored podcasts. Now, you'll notice celebrities. You have someone like Joe Rogan, who helped start UFC. You have people like Tim Ferriss, who's a 4-time best-selling author, founder of, the 4-Hour Work Week, 4-Hour Body, all that stuff. You have people like Rich Roll, who's named one of the 25 fittest men alive. He has a podcast about wellness and health and things like that. So all these like celebrities and other people are creating podcasts, and the way they make money from them, in many cases, is just from advertisements that they have at the beginning and at the end of the podcast. So it's kind of like a miniature commercial. So one example, like I just told you, is the Tim Ferriss Show podcast. So he has one of the more popular ones. He basically interviews people that are good at all kinds of different things. He'll interview the people that are chess champions. He'll interview people that have built huge startups. He'll interview people that are world-class athletes. He interviews people that are good at specific things, and then breaks down what they do to be good at them in the first place, so that you can use some of those in your daily life. So it's a very popular podcast. You can go to tim.blog to check out his stuff, but if you go to his actual episodes, you listen to any of these. They're free to listen to. They're usually like an hour or two long, and you learn a few things in each episode, but you'll notice at the beginning he usually has 2 ad slots, like a radio commercial basically. They're usually like 30 seconds each or a minute long each, and he gets paid for those. And then he does a couple at the end. So he'll do like Headspace, which is like a meditation app. He'll do Wealthfront, which is like an investing service. He'll do Audible, which of course is audiobooks from Amazon. Those are some of the different types of sponsors he would do. And then they pay him for just advertising on the podcast. So you don't need to worry too much about reaching out to all these people about getting them to put ads on your podcast. All you need to do is just build up the podcast. So do like an episode a day, just like you would on a blog or a YouTube channel. It's just a different medium. It's still something you want to do consistently. do like an episode a day. Tim Ferriss does at least one a week, usually like on Fridays. And then you can have like a show notes page, which is helpful. So if you mention a lot of stuff, you'll notice Tim Ferriss has a show notes page. So you could get even more traffic and more sponsorships by having whatever links you mention, whatever people you mention, and stuff like that in a show notes page on your website. Like I said, you can use this page here to start your website. But he doesn't really do traditional blog posts anymore. He just does like show notes. So you do that. You do the regular podcast. You're getting sponsorships and ads. Another thing you can do is post your podcast episodes on your YouTube channel. That's another thing Tim Ferriss does that very few podcasters do that I've seen. And he posts the latest episodes of the podcast. You'll notice most of them are from the podcast on YouTube, because YouTube, of course, is visual and audio because it's a video. So for the visual, he does the cover of the Tim Ferriss show plus a picture of who he's interviewing. And then all you do is listen to it. You don't really even need to watch it. So it's just another medium to listen to it for free. So you can make money off ads. You can make money off all that stuff from YouTube. You have the podcast. You have your blog. You're making money from the same content 3 different ways on 3 different mediums. Number 3, publish ebooks using ghostwriters. So you may think, oh, I'm never going to do my own book because it'd take me forever to write it. I don't have time. I'm not a good writer. I'd have to learn how to do all this stuff before I could do it. It'd be hard to publish it. But you don't actually have to write your own books. I've actually seen people build 6-figure businesses literally having other people write books for them. What they do is the marketing side. So they'll post it on Amazon. They'll sell it as an ebook. They'll do the description, they'll get reviews, they'll drive traffic to it, but the writing of the book, which is the part that takes the longest, is done by someone else. You don't know who, because that's what they are. They're a ghostwriter. They're not supposed to be mentioned as the author. So you pay them to write it for you without them taking credit by having their name there. So to find people like this, or to at least just browse some book ideas, you can go to Amazon, go to the Kindle store, just click search, and you'll see the top Kindle store books right now. If you're going to do this, I recommend you do nonfiction. So focus on nonfiction, things that help people with big problems like addictions, like gambling addiction, or maybe binge eating disorders, or addictions to drugs, or whatever it is. Those are the types of things where people are constantly reading books trying to get themselves help. You can do all kinds of stuff. Just make sure that it's nonfiction. If you do nonfiction books, it's a lot easier to give them some notes and have them write a whole book for you than for them to come up with something from scratch. You can't just have other people write a fictional story for you. It just doesn't really work. So you can get some ideas, research different book ideas, see how many reviews the top results have, and things like that, to get an idea of how competitive the topic is on Amazon. So that's the main place you're going to be selling books. And as a side note, you can go to kdp.amazon.com to post your books. But I've mentioned that in many videos, so I'm not going to go over that too much. But you can also use this page here. I created a page a while back that helps you get reviews. These are also verified reviews. That means people actually bought the book. If they're not verified, it doesn't really matter how many reviews you have as much. So it's all about the verified ones where people have actually bought the book. So there are ways that you can do it to get reviews and to have people actually want to review your book. So the only one I would not recommend anymore is the Fiverr part. You can't really get away with doing that anymore, so I would not recommend doing that. But other than that, pretty much all of these you can do. You can find top reviewers, give them a version of the book, or give them a gift card. There's a lot of different ways that you can get reviews, but that's how you rank the book. And like I said, you're going to have people write it for you. You can find ghostwriters by typing in ghostwriters on a freelance site like Upwork, where you can see people and what they charge per hour for ghostwriting. You can see their job success rate, what they charge, how much they've earned, how many jobs they've done, basically where they're located. You might even interview them a little bit first, but these people a lot of times do this for a living or as one of their biggest side income streams. So they are very good and they can write. Now, this person is a fictional writer, so you might be able to get away with fictional ghostwriting, but for the most part, it's best to stick with non-fiction. And if you want to take a course like I did on how to do this, I recommend something called K-Money Mastery 2.0. The original course was a huge hit, K-Money Mastery, so now he's got an updated version of it. But it's a very good course. I'll have a link to the page for you. Or you can just go to selfmadesuccess.com/K-money-mastery. But K-Money Mastery is one of the only decent courses I know of that actually teaches you how to make a living selling ebooks on Amazon. So I recommend this course. It's very cheap for what you learn, and that can help you a lot if you want to just kind of get the most information you can. But selling ebooks and not writing them yourself can save you a lot of time, help you get more sales, and allow you to produce more books. Number 4, you can sell online courses that teach some sort of skill. So if you're good at a certain skill, let's say you've done something that you learned in school, let's say you learned something because you're good at it naturally, or you did it as like a hobby, or maybe you did something as a job and you have a certain skill. We all have certain skills. That's what we need to get by in life. That's how we make money. That's how we get through school. But you can teach people how to do those things in your own way without having to sacrifice your time. So the whole point of this is passive income. And if you're going to do passive income while teaching, you need to do some sort of online course. So basically you make videos, you show people how to do something step by step. You maybe give them some quizzes, maybe some notes that they can take, and teach them how to do it to the best of your ability. So if you want to do this without your own website, there's a couple places I recommend. One would be udemy.com. Udemy allows you to make money from posting courses, and you can just become an instructor by clicking Start Teaching at the bottom there, or click Become an Instructor up here in their menu bar. That will allow you to go through the process of doing your first course. You can see some examples of different ones on here and see kind of how they got such good ratings. Another one that competes directly with Udemy is Teachable, which is more of like a membership payment, but you still make a lot of money for the amount of time people spend on your course. So you could even post it on both of them, I'm sure. But Teachable and Udemy are pretty much the two biggest ones and will have the most traffic for posting courses, and you don't need your own website to do it. But they take a fairly sizable commission out of you hosting the course with them. So another thing you can do, of course, you can do it on your own website and host it there, but you know, there are some headaches that can come with that, so be careful. Make sure that you, if you're going to collect payments and things like that, do something with PayPal, or make sure you can collect information on your site by doing HTTPS instead of just HTTP as your domain, so that it's actually secure. You want to secure your website, have a webmaster do that for you, so that when people give you information to take your course, they're not worried about whether it's secure. And if you want to see an example of a company that does this very well, selling their own courses, it would be Digital Marketer. DigitalMarketer.com does a great job selling their own courses. These are marketing related courses, as you could guess, all about, they have some that are just under $1,000 about mastering different types of traffic. social media, search engine marketing. They have some that are kind of in between, around $500 for conversion optimization, getting the most out of your traffic. They have some other ones that are even cheaper. They even have like a membership program. So they have all different types of price points. You can see their sales funnels. You can see their sales page if you want to look at the details and get an idea of how they even sell a product that's that expensive. But it's really interesting just to look at how they sell and what they sell. But they're a great example of, you might even want to take one of these courses just to see how they sell it so that you can sell your course better. So you can do courses. Many internet entrepreneurs that make a lot of money have their own course. And last but not least, create a reviews or an unboxing YouTube channel. And the reason I said a reviews or a product unboxing channel specifically, instead of just a regular YouTube channel, is because these can last pretty much forever. They are sustainable. You always have new content to review, to unbox, because there's never going to be a lack of products and services being created. The world is full of businesses and companies that are always going to be creating new things. And they also tend to make you more money per 1,000 views on YouTube than, say, just entertaining people and being funny. So you have channels like PewDiePie or Jenna Marbles where they basically do a bunch of funny stuff and entertain you. But they have to have millions and millions and millions of views to make as much money as they do, because they don't make a lot per 1,000 views, because they're not competing for competitive keywords that advertisers want to put ads on. So it's all about the advertisers. That's the main way you make money on YouTube. So one example of somebody who does a review channel is Chris Stuckman. So he does movie reviews. So when movies get popular, as soon as they come out, he does a review of them. He gets millions of views, and it really gives people a reason to avoid or watch the movie, or just see what someone else besides him thinks about it. He gets a lot of subscribers, as you can see, over 1 million now, and he is on the rise in terms of views, with about 10.3 million in the last 30 days. So he does very well with movie reviews. The thing about movie reviews, they probably don't do as well per 1,000 views as much as, say, like reviews of technology and stuff like that. So you might look into some other ones. You know, some of these channels make hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions, just doing like toy reviews. This one has 8 million plus subscribers. It's called Ryan Toys Review. Basically, this kid and his parents do these toy reviews. They get millions of views. People are always looking to buy toys for their kids. It's just entertainment for kids, and there's never going to be a lack of toys being created. So you're always going to have stuff to talk about. Whereas if you're just doing like how-to videos, or if you're just trying to entertain people, you might run out of stuff to talk about pretty often. You might hit writer's block. But with these types of things, you have unlimited content, plus you make more per 1,000 views. So that's another thing you could do. You could do stuff like toys. Or you could do like what Marcus Brownlee does. He reviews technology. Technology will make you the most as far as doing reviews. And he gets millions of views per video now because he has almost 5 million subscribers. So when you have that many subscribers and you're getting 1 million plus views per video, and you're just reviewing all this technology that's coming out all the time, then, you know, that's going to make you a lot of money. And advertisers are trying to get more and more people to buy their phones, their laptops, their cars, whatever. So they're going to be putting lots of ads on YouTube for this stuff anyway, meaning they will be competing for ad space on your videos, making you more ad revenue. So to find the stuff that will get you the most money in ad revenue, and to figure out what type of stuff you should review, I recommend using the Google AdWords Keyword Planner. So you can use this just by signing up for Google AdWords. It's free. And you can use the Keyword Planner by going to Tools and then Keyword Planner in the drop down. And then type in iPhone review or technology, whatever types of technology you might be looking at. See how many average monthly searches there are. As long as they're like 10,000 and more, that might be a good keyword or topic for your channel. You want your suggested bid to be at least over $1 and preferably around $5 or more if you can. Many times when you do like technology and stuff like that and review those types of things, or if you review like software or services for businesses and things like that, then you can get that up there pretty high. Your suggested bid is what advertisers are usually willing to pay to advertise on your video if it's about that topic. So it gives you an idea of how popular something is in terms of how many people search for it, how strong your competition is, like how much content is there for it, or how much are people advertising for it, and then suggested bid, which is how much advertisers are willing to pay to advertise for those things. So it gives you an idea of what kind of videos you should do. So that is the Google AdWords Keyword Planner. And the reason I chose YouTube, of course, for doing this and not Dailymotion and not some of these other ones for your videos is because it's the #1 video site and it's #2 in terms of overall traffic in the entire world. So according to Alexa.com, which tracks all this stuff, traffic and things like that, YouTube.com is #1. So they passed Facebook fairly recently, built by Google, which is #1. So you can expect these two to be the top two for a long time. YouTube has unlimited traffic. So whatever you do, whatever you review, if it's looking good on the keyword planner, YouTube is a great place to start that stuff. So if you want to monetize your channel using ads instead of affiliate links, your own products, etc., then you want to go to your channel settings, go to status and features, make sure you have 0 copyright strikes and 0 community guideline strikes. If you are good on both of those, then go to monetization and click enable monetization. They will review it and they will accept you if everything looks good, which it probably does, and then you can start making money off ads from your videos. So that's it for this video. If you feel like you got something from it, if you feel like you learned something, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video, or you want to add a few other things that wealthy people are doing on the internet to make passive income right now that I didn't mention, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and add to this topic for people. And all of these show notes, links I mentioned, examples, related content, stuff like that to this video will be at selfmadesuccess.com in the coming days on one page for you so you can get the most out of it. And I'll get a link in the video description to that page for you as well. So other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you have a great day.